flowers. Why they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big up to that 501. Y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. I'm back, you back, she back, they back, he back, and we back in the building, man. Salute, salute, salute. What's going on, Joseph Supermax? What's going on, Cool Breeze? How y'all doing today, man? Hey, I'm still waiting for Supermax on sports, bro. I'm waiting for that shit, man. Let me know when Supermax on sports gonna happen, and we can goddamn get that shit popping. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I don't think it's gonna happen, and I'm not saying it because of Bud beating the shit out of Earl. I just don't think that the fight is ever gonna come to fruition. But if it does, I'm a man of my word, and if somehow, some way, some possibility that Earl beat Bud, then we can get on down and have you a whole week of Supermax on sports. But let's go ahead and wind up the boxing talk, man. We here for talking about a little NBA. I'm not gonna lie, I was impressed by NBA All-Star Weekend. I was impressed by NBA All-Star Weekend, man. I thought, and it started Friday night. The Celebrity All-Star game was pretty good. It actually went down to the wire, and they had to do a review because the shot that went in, it was after the buzzer down. If he would have made it, then they would have won. But it wasn't. So they lost, and the MVP was DK Metcalf. And if y'all seen DK Metcalf, man, this dude got some athleticism. He put down 3 or 4 nice dunks for a NFL player. So DK has a lot of athleticism. If he was like 6'10", he'll be an NBA power forward or a center. You're right, man. I don't want to say they robbed him. But they could have let it play out. You know what I'm saying? So it started out Friday night, man. Friday night was a fun time. Megatron was out there fouling. 21 Savage was out there fouling. A lot of guys were out there fouling. And what was pretty cool about it? So the owners of the Utah Jazz, Dwayne Wade is a minority owner, and the guy named Ryan is the majority owner. So they had a shootout to see who would get the next advantage in the game. So conventional wisdom, he's like, oh, Dwayne Wade gonna beat him easy. Man, Ryan beat Dwayne Wade in a 3-point shootout, and then Dwayne like, I had to start from the side. Like, look, man. I don't care what side you have to start from. If the owner can beat a player in a shootout, then the NBA going downhill. It's going downhill. Now I'm just joking, but that was pretty cool that they did that shootout. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, NBA All-Star Weekend was going good, was going great. It was doing its thing. I'm sitting back watching. I'm watching the NBA three-point shootout. Big up to Dame Dollar. You know what I'm saying? Look, I know Steph Curry, and we can have a debate on this. You know what I'm saying? We can. I know Steph Curry might be the greatest three-point shooter who ever lived. Okay, I get that. But if you put a gun to my head, boom, 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 and you tell me, Mike, who do you want if you have one possession and you are down by 2 and you need a 3 to win? Who do you want shooting that 3? Man, I want Dame time. I want Dame time. Since Damian Lillard has came into the league, he has shown y'all that he is a clutch three-point shooter. And he may be the second greatest three-point shooter that we ever seen. If it wasn't for Stephen Curry, this dude right here may go down as the greatest three-point shooter to ever live. And last night he put that on full display. Last night he went out there and he wasn't a favorite. He wasn't one of the guys that people thought was going to win. I heard Jason Tatum. I heard Buddy Hield, because Buddy Hield already won it. I heard all kind of shit. I said, hold on. That boy Dame Dollar got something to say about that. Came out there with his Weber State jersey on, and he put it down. So big ups to Dame Dollar, man, for winning that three-point contest, man. Now, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. So after the three-point contest, we had the skills challenge, which is, you know what I'm saying, cool. But then we had the slam dunk contest. We had the slam dunk contest. And everything was good with me, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Everything was on the up and up. I'm like, the three-point shootout was good. The little skill challenge, that shit was entertaining. Let's get to the slam dunk contest and let's see what they got. Oh boy, they had some shit. Hey. Way to bring back the slam dunk contest, man. Big up to that man, what's his name? Edwards? It's not Edwards. From the Pelicans, man. I forgot that man's name. The Pelicans had a good dunker in there, and they had Matt McClung. Oh, Matt McClung showed his ass last night. Yes, sir. Matt McClung showed his ass last night, man. Somebody who wasn't supposed to be there. Somebody who wasn't supposed to be in the league. He was a G League, the first G League contestant to do the slam dunk contest. Trey Murphy, there we go. Trey Murphy. Bro, I'm getting old, man. All these young cats, man. I don't know these dudes like that. Trey Murphy, I know what I'm seeing. If I see him out in public, I'm like, oh, that's that nigga that play for the Pelicans. I know when I see him. Jericho Sims, brother, go back to New York. Jericho Sims, go back to New York. Go back to New York, Jericho, because the shit you was doing wasn't like it. But before I get to the slam dunk contest, after the first dunk, we got a chance to see the judges. And I'm like, who's my MVP so far? MVP so far, I mean, I hate to say it, it might have to be Jokic. It may have to be Jokic. It may have to be Jokic. Because my guy Lake County on Super Chat. It might have to be Jokic. You know what I'm saying? But back to the topic. So I'm watching the slam dunk contest, and I see the judges, and I see Karl Malone. as one of the judges for the slam dunk contest. I'm thinking to myself, damn, why is Karl Malone a judge? Why is Karl Malone a judge? I'm like, oh, Mike, it's in Salt Lake City. It's in Salt Lake City, you know what I'm saying? I get it, man. It's in Salt Lake City. Karl Malone is one of the greatest players in Utah Jazz history. I get it. His number got retired in Salt Lake City. I get it. But man, if you know what I know about Karl Malone, you wouldn't want to see him on TV. You wouldn't want to see him in person. You wouldn't want to see him anywhere. Anywhere, period. And I'm going to tell you why. Matter of fact, I'm going to let somebody who is more loquacious than I am tell you why. We going out to Money Jones.
What are your thoughts on Karl Malone being a huge part of All-Star Weekend? You could basically make this question, what are your thoughts about Karl Malone, and stop it right there. Like, it doesn't have to be an occasion, because I hated Karl Malone so much before I had a great reason. I only had good ones. Like, just being a dirty player, elbowing people all the time, you know, that sort of stuff. And then...
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like Karl Malone either. You know, I was a Bulls fan growing up. I was a Chicago Bulls fan growing up, so I wasn't a big fan of Karl Malone. You know what I'm saying? I was a Chicago Bulls fan. I was mad when Karl Malone won the MVP. So just like Money Jones, I didn't like Karl Malone from the jump. Some folks didn't like him because of what he said about Magic Johnson. I don't want to play with somebody who got AIDS. I mean, and back then that was his stance. And back then they didn't know a whole lot about AIDS, so they couldn't really, you know what I'm saying, get mad at him for saying what he said. But this right here, B, this some shit. If you got kids, fuck that. If you got a daughter, this right here is gonna make you uneasy. This is gonna put you in a position to where you are like, man, fuck this dude, Karl Malone.
And, you know, we found out the whole thing, if you don't know this, that when he was in college, Karl Malone had a baby with a 12-year-old. There's never been any sort of reckoning.
Did you hear did you hear the crowd? Did you hear the crowd? Did you hear the audience in there? Oh, they were appalled, as well they should be. When this man was a grown man in college, when he was a grown man in college, he was an adult. He could smoke cigarettes. He could go join the army. He could be in college. He had sex with a 12-year-old little girl. He had sex with a 12-year-old little girl and got her pregnant. My daughter is 12 years old right now. My daughter is 12 years old right now. Karl Malone would be living. Just swear to God, Karl Malone would not be living right now if that was me. 12 years old. He impregnated a 12-year-old girl. And y'all asking, Mike, why the fuck does the NBA have this man at All-Star Weekend? I don't give a damn what he done for the city, what he done for the Jazz, what he done for the NBA. It's not right. It is not right.
Was in college, Karl Malone had a baby with a 12-year-old. There's never been any sort of reckoning for Malone because Malone lays low. Like, he just out there in the country, driving his semi, doing whatever it is that Karl Malone does out there. But if you're doing something for Utah basketball, it's like Karl Malone. So we got Karl Malone and John Stockton. John Stockton is crazy conspiracy guy. And I'm just kind of like, I know a lot of people that think crazy things, as long as you don't say it on the microphone there, I guess, right?
I don't like, if that's the worst that John Stockton is a crazy conspiracy guy, I would gladly take that over a pedophile. I would gladly take somebody who has a crazy conspiracy over somebody who has sex with a 12-year-old.
Hey, but Karl Malone, you're kind of supposed to leave him at home, except if you're the league. I heard a lot of y'all when I told y'all those details, you'd never heard them before. All right. And so why is Karl Malone not there? Then you make this more a story. And so I would imagine that there's a very cynical outlook on how to play it. So I never want to see Karl Malone ever, all time.
I mean, if Karl Malone's not there, then you taking a stance, right? You are taking a stance against people who prey on kids. I don't give a damn if he was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I don't give a damn what age he was. The girl was 12. When I was a 17-year-old in high school, I knew better. When I was an 18-year-old in high school, I knew better. Can't tell me that somebody who's in college don't know better, man. 12 years old. 12 years old. NBA, y'all better than this, man. Y'all are one of the most progressive leagues in American sports. Y'all are more progressive than MLB. You're more progressive than the NFL. Hell, a white man just won the slam dunk contest last night. How much more progressive do you need to be? They don't give a white dude won the slam dunk contest. If y'all are so liberal, so progressive, so about the social justice, how can you let Karl Malone be there? How can you let Karl Malone in NBA All-Star Weekend? I don't give a fuck. It's in goddamn me Salt Lake City. Bring Greg Ostertag back out. Bring Byron Russell. Brian, what the fuck his name is? The nigga Jordan Push. Bring him back out. Bring Jeff Hornacek back out. Bring John Stockton back out. So many dudes you can bring out, but I guess NBA all about the stars. NBA is a star-driven league. Let's bring in Karl Malone, somebody who has a past that he should not be proud of. And the stories get worse, y'all. The story gets worse. Okay? The story. Let me read you the story right quick. And let me finish.
Any other point? But he's going to be there, and it's going to be wild uncomfortable for a lot of people. And then tomorrow, we're going to forget it ever happened. What are your thoughts on?
That's it. Tomorrow we're gonna forget that it ever happened. Let me read y'all some of this story real quick. All right. Let me read y'all some of this story real quick, and y'all tell me what if this story is out. If this story is out, would you have Karl Malone at your All-Star game? Hell, Floyd Mayweather can't go nowhere without somebody bringing up his past. But nobody bringing up Karl Malone's past? We got to quit picking and choosing, bro. And I'm not going to lie to you. I have no sympathy for any kind of pedophilia. If you a pedophile, if you prey on young kids, if you are in college and you have sex with a 12-year-old, that makes you a pedophile to me. I don't give a damn if it was 1980, 1950, 2028. If you have done this, If you have done this, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. All right, let's get to the story real quick, so y'all can know what I'm talking about. Just not hearing my voice. I want y'all to know what I'm talking about. All right. I want y'all to get a good zoom in on that. Zoom that shit on in. Zoom that shit on in. So in 1983, in 1983, he was 20 years old. If he was 20 years old in 1983, 20 years old. 20 years old. 13-year-old Gloria Bell. He impregnated his girlfriend, 13-year-old Gloria Bell. How the hell? How the hell? How? Hey, is there anybody who has enough common sense to say 13, 20, that don't go together? 2027, that's better. Some people have time to develop. But at 13, you are just goddamn getting your period. You are just becoming a young lady. While playing basketball at Louisiana Tech University, according to Bell, her family declined to press statutory rape charges because of his impending NBA fortune. Except he then denied paternity of their child, Demetrius Bell. Gloria Bell's family sued Malone, and they settled out of court in a manner that allowed him not to acknowledge that he was the father. When Demetrius, who went on to become an NFL lineman, finally met Malone at 17, his dad reportedly informed him it was too late for him to be a father, and he'll have to make it on his own. They were not reunited in 2014, and with Bell saying in 2018, they now talk nearly every day. Oh, that's great. Malone becoming a good dad. Oh, wow. He becoming a good dad. Come on, man. Come on, man. Malone has never so much as publicly acknowledged Gloria or Demetrius, probably because the explanation for him having sex with a 13-year-old would have been more complicated than his decision to abandon them. In 2004, he harassed Vanessa Bryant, widow of Kobe Bryant, in a manner that made her uncomfortable. The story goes that Vanessa asked Karl, who was wearing a cowboy hat and boots at the Staples Center, "Hey, cowboy, what are you hunting?" Malone replied, "I'm hunting for little Mexican girls." Vanessa is of Mexican descent. What? He said, "I'm hunting for little Mexican girls." Now, this is all alleged, all right? This is all alleged, all right? On another occasion, Vanessa was given Karl's number by his wife, Kay, so that she could invite Malone's son over to her seating area during a Lakers game. But their conversation reportedly went left. Rob Pelinka, Kobe's agent, told ESPN that Malone said, "Why don't you come over here and sit next to me and give me a big hug? If you do that, it will be on the cover of every magazine in the country." What? What? He went on to ask her, "Do you like me?" Malone asked her to which Vanessa said, "As my friend, Kay's husband." From there, Malone asked Vanessa if she could keep a secret that he would like to tell her something. At that point, Vanessa told him she was a married woman and he was a married man who was old enough to be your father. To which Malone replied, "Oh, like your daddy." At that point, she told me she ended the conversation. Now, he had no respect for Kobe. This is Kobe Bryant responding to that whole Karl Malone shit. All right? So give me a second. Here go Kobe right here.
Bryant has been talking a lot as of late, talking about his Laker team, currently 3 games over 500, talking about his life-changing experiences over the last 18 months, which has affected his image. And yes, talking about Karl Malone and explaining why he accused his former teammate of making a pass at his wife, Vanessa. Kobe sharing his thoughts with John Saunders and the rest of the NBA shoot-around gang.
Man, Karl Malone is a wild man. This man went from, he a pedophile, then he went to go be trying to talk to Kobe's wife.
What prompted you to come out publicly and say what you said, first of all? And more importantly, do you believe you were the first to touch on the issue publicly?
No, I didn't touch on it at all, to begin with. When everything broke out surrounding the radio interview, I had several reporters come up to me and ask me on camera and off camera, what was the personal feud that took place between myself and Karl, because they hadn't known about it, whether it's from him or from his agent, I don't know. And my response to them was, look, it's a personal matter. It was resolved in a personal way, and that's that. And then all of a sudden,
Man, no lie, y'all. I would have whooped Karl Malone ass. I mean, you want to fight? We can fight, nigga. You 6'9", 260? I'm about to grab a fucking baseball bat. Oh, yeah, I would see that nigga. He's 6'9", 260. I'm grabbing a baseball bat. Damn, Kobe. I wish Kobe had a little bit more of that Michael Jordan in him. Michael Jordan would have fucked Karl Malone up. Michael Jordan would have fucked Karl Malone up. Easy. You know what? You are a sexual predator. From a 13-year-old little girl, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, however old she was at the time, to hitting on Kobe Bryant wife, and you know she's married, and you know it's Kobe's wife. Oh, Karl Malone asking for a beatdown. He shouldn't. YouTube. I'm sorry, I gotta say this, bro. The man should have never made it to the NBA. After he impregnated that 13-year-old girl, one of her family members should have went on and did that goddamn life sentence, 25 to life, premeditated. I'm premeditated. I would have rolled my ass up in my wheelchair with a gun on me at goddamn Louisiana Tech, and I would put about 4 or 5 holes in that nigga. Real shit. Nobody else gotta die. No, nobody else gotta die. But Karl Malone, that bitch gotta go. If I was goddamn related to Gloria, I remember the name is Gloria Bell. I want to get her name right. I believe her name is Gloria Bell. Yes, Gloria Bell. And he had some more kids with a woman named Bonita Ford that he wasn't even a part of their lives. So he was pretty much having kids and just going away. He was just having kids and just going away. This dude he's scum. And the words to put it. I don't give a fuck how good you are in basketball. He's scum.
You know, I read articles in the paper when people talking about the story and telling half-truths about what took place. And, you know, I wasn't fine with that. That didn't sit well with me at all.
But, Kobe, in your mind, as you see things, did Karl Malone make a pass at your wife?
You know what? I know what took place. I know what I feel like took place. You know, those surrounding the situation knows.
See, that's Kobe being, he taking that political correct answer. Nigga, what you asked me, Mr. Saunders? What you asked me, Mr. Saunders, if he took a pass at my wife? Hell yeah, he did. Yes. Then he wanted to fight me after I confronted him about it. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. He's 6'9", 270. I'm going. YSM Sports Media was good. I'm going to get a Brady Corey Williams was good. I'm going to get me a baseball bat, dog. I gotta go get a baseball bat. I gotta get a baseball bat. You can't let nobody make a pass at your wife, bro. Nobody. You cannot let a man make a pass at your wife and not defend your wife's honor. Now, I don't know what happened in practices. I don't know what happened in the locker room, but I guarantee you, when I seen that nigga, it was on. When I seen that nigga, it was on.
You know, we all know what happened in the situation. And, you know, but other than that, it's just water under the bridge. I mean, I'm just trying to move on with it. My family and I, we're just trying to move on from it. And whatever he decides to do is what he decides to do.
Kobe, I've been doing.
That explains everything. See, I was. Oh my God! It just came full circle for your boy. I tell everybody, right? I tell everybody that knows me. The first time I can remember myself getting emotional and actually crying about a sporting event is in 2004 when the Lakers lost to the Detroit Pistons. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know all this stuff was going on between them. I didn't know. I didn't know that Karl Malone and Kobe had beef. I didn't know that Karl Malone was hitting on Kobe's wife. The nigga said, "Oh, so like your daddy?" No, nigga, what? What? Man, go back to this Rolling Stones article, man. Go back to the Rolling Stones article. Now it makes sense that the 2004 Lakers didn't win the championship. It makes sense now. And it makes sense that we never seen Karl Malone again. After that 2004 season, we never seen him again. That shit was not going to be tolerated. It was not going to be tolerated by any other franchise in the NBA. He was blackballed in a good way. If he gonna talk to the star player's wife, trying to fuck, come on, y'all. Come on, man. Karl Malone is scum. He's a pedophile. He's a bad teammate, and he is a adulterer. He's all them. He's a deadbeat dad. He's an absent dad. The man is beneath. He's beneath shit. He's the maggots on shit. That dude is not a good person at all.
Doing this for an extremely long time, and it's hard for me to remember a fall from grace that is greater than yours. You were one of the most popular players in the league and still are, but there are people out there who do not support you, and you have the situation where players and coaches.
Man, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is with that shit. Like they talk about the motherfucking Colorado shit where he was exonerated.
Oh, know that, but at the same time, when you talk to players around the league, especially those that are friendly with some of the guys that used to play with you, mainly Shaq, what they would say is that Kobe brought some of this on himself. He's not like us, or he's
Yeah, all right, we're doing that. But back to Karl Malone, though. So Karl Malone, I'm nasty for using that excuse. What? Why am I nasty for using that excuse? I didn't know all that that turmoil was going on between. I didn't know Karl Malone was trying to talk to Kobe's wife. That explains the continuity that was lacking against the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think the Pistons were a better team than the Lakers. They got lucky. So that's what I think about everything, bro. Like the NBA, man, y'all really let me down. Like the NBA really let me down. It's a league that's supposed to be progressive, liberal. It got rid of Donald Sterling for saying nigga. It got rid of Rob Sauber for saying nigga. You know what I'm saying? But they keep around pedophiles though. That's I get it. I mean, look, man, maybe the N-word outweighs pedophilia. I don't know. But there is no way in hell that the NBA should have Karl Malone anywhere around All-Star Weekend, knowing what he did. If I know, you didn't know that, Mike? They had to rule the part. Had to be put apart in practice. Oh, I didn't know that, bro. If I did know it, I probably forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? Because Karl was only there for like 1 year. We were there. I mean, that's what they should have been. I mean, look, like you tried me, dog. Like you tried to test my manhood in front of everybody. You played with my wife? Come on, man. Like, what y'all expect Kobe to do? Yeah, you can't just lie down and take that shit, bro. You can't just lie down and take that shit, bro. I'm done being a bigger man. I'm done being a bigger man. And for me, even though in the moment I was enjoying the 3-point shootout, Dame Dollar salute, I was enjoying Matt McClung. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Wow, you know what I'm saying? I was enjoying all that shit. But every time they went to the judges and got them scores and they showed Karl Malone, it went back there like, damn, the NBA really got this dude out there judging like ain't nothing happened. Like I want to go ask what's the nigga name? Adam Silver. Like, y'all know he impregnated a 12-year-old, right? And maybe I gotta say it a little bit wilder. Y'all know he fucked a kid, right? Y'all know he fucked a kid, right? Maybe that hit home more. Maybe that hits home more than saying than using these words pedophilia and using these words impregnated and using these words a minor. Maybe if you say you know he fucked a kid, that hits a little bit harder. There ain't no way in hell this man should be anywhere near All-Star Weekend. He don't deserve to be. He don't deserve to be. God bless the dead. He insulted Kobe Bryant. Like, come on, NBA. It's stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff that tells you that this man ain't a good man. Can he play basketball? Absolutely. Is he a Hall of Famer? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is he one of the greatest power forwards to ever play the game? You damn right. But all that don't exonerate what you did when you was a 20-year-old man in college. And it's tough, bro, because my daughter is 12 years old, man. Like, God damn. All right, y'all, man. I'm gonna get on down, bro. I'm gonna get to the next show, man. I'm probably gonna come back real quick with another with a boxing show, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, crazy, bro. That's if I couldn't say it any better myself, Brandon Corey Williams. Pete Rose isn't in the Hall of Fame for gambling on himself. Pete Rose never gambled against his team. He never said that they were going to lose or he always betted that he was going to do something or they was going to win. And he's not in the Hall of Fame. But I don't know, bro. I swear, NBA, y'all gotta NBA, y'all gotta do better. Y'all have to do better. Y'all should come out with a statement. Y'all need to come out with a statement apologizing for having that man at NBA All-Star Weekend. It's not right, bro. It's not right at all. Until next time, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down. And y'all know about. With that being said, about this bitch. Yeah, dude.